gaming tutor. As much as I love physical media, the cloud is going to be the future of pretty much everything. Once that genius creates a master compression algorithm for even the slowest of internet speeds, it's game over hardware in the traditional console sense. Heck, you don't even need the Stadia controller. They just want you to feel like you're buying something, real and physical. It's their easing you into it by conditioning you into believing you get at least something from the purchase. So it's probably targeting older physical media type fellas. Stadia is the future, which is why Microsoft are doing it and Sony too. Will it work? Not fully, at least for the time being. Not until ISPs in certain countries remove data caps and increase speeds, especially for speed equality when it comes to multiplayer titles. Because of this, and the trend that I'm seeing, I honestly do believe that the PS5, etc. will be the last gen of local hardware-powered games console. The next line of consoles will have their own specialty decompression hardware/software features and will be the size of an Apple TV, which will come with a controller. It's all going to be completely digital and streamed directly to you. I used a service called OnLive 7-8 years ago, which done all this. It was way ahead of its time, but due to crappy speeds, it didn't always work and they got bought out. Even PC gamers will be affected. Should I spend $590 for a new GPU or just sign up to Stadia and get 4K 60 frames per second plus a bunch of games? You do the math. The PC gamers will be the first to dive right into this. GPU manufacturers will go business to business rather than going and appealing to consumers, targeting xCloud and Stadia to recoup the losses from the general consumer sales by offering Microsoft, Google, Sony their best GPUs for their massive server farms. The only thing saving them right now is the fact that the internet isn't considered a human right and speeds are still crappy, even though they are improving, albeit slowly. Sorry guys, I'm just waking up here. My apologies. The whole industry is changing, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of having all my eggs in one basket. I have a massive Steam library, and when the day comes and they go belly up, it will be a depressing day. Physical is no more, and I even see digital game rentals becoming a thing because of the risk factor, which could put a lot of people off. But in the meantime, enjoy the smell of those last games which come with a freshly printed manual. Oh, I forgot, a freshly printed cardboard disc. Cardboard disc. Are you talking about like sometimes there's like a fake disc that people will put in the physical cases? I never got that. I don't understand that. You know, there's a physical release of Cuphead, right? But you open the case and it's a code. What's the point? It's like physical teasing us. I think when it comes to digital and PC gaming and Steam, it's very sad nowadays. And I made a reference back to this when I used to actually go to places and there were big box PC games and they were discounted. And I still have some big box PC games. When it comes to Steam, I don't think I've logged in on Steam in like a year. You know, the Steam sales, they were huge deals. And I would go onto Steam and I would buy like a lot of games, right? Because they were on sale. But it's almost like a waste of money because knowing me, I'm mostly all about physical games. Unless I can get something like, on a really good deal or really good discount, then I'm going to go physical all the way. But when it comes to something like the Stadia, I believe it's psychological. Like they're showing you the controller. This controller, this is the Stadia. At least they're not... if there was a box attached to it, even if it was like just a box attached to the internet, I think people would be more, interested in it. Like I said, it's just psychological. It's kind of like when Xbox had their discless console. Like a discless console, that those two words don't even that doesn't make any sense to me. A console is always going to have some kind of a media, whether it's cartridges or disc to me. A discless console, it's kind of like a bull without his